I saw Shelly and Fraser. In this vision, I saw the Olympic champion, Shelly and Fraser. And it's like I was sitting somewhere, talking to somebody, and she walked up to me, to my left side, smiling, chirpy, but not saying anything. And I said, "Is this Shelly and Fraser? What are you doing here? Can I get a photo with you?" And she smiled, like in approval. Then she said, "How did you say I was going to win?" And I said to her, "Did you believe?" And she went like this. She was smiling the entire vision. She said she didn't really believe. Her body language was saying like, "I didn't really believe, but I was hoping." But she didn't say anything. She just smiled. Said no. Not long after, the scenery changed from she standing beside me to her son throwing a tantrum at me, kicking at me, fisting at me. You know what the children do? Throwing a tantrum. And I said, "It is because you didn't believe." You see, many people treat God in a way that they're not supposed to, and it is costing them. Do you know you could be qualified with many diplomas, many degrees, many doctorates, and still not know anything about God? How God works is not how we work. God gave us all free will. He gave us so much free will that He allowed you to choose to go to hell if you want to. He has the power to snatch your neck and put you in heaven, but He doesn't operate like that. And with our free will, we can choose to believe or not to believe. When you choose to believe, you activate God's will. You partner with God's will. You partner with God's word. You partner with the Bible. You partner with the death of Jesus. You partner with prophecies, dreams, and visions, etc. And then, because it is God's will to deliver those who trust in Him, He defends you against the devil's will, because the devil have a will too. The devil wants you to go to hell. The devil wants you defeated. The devil wants you in bondage. He too have a will. Life has a will. You have a will, and God have a will. When we partner with God's will, it makes God's desire or God's will over our lives come to pass. So when a prophecy comes to you, you can't just wonder. You can't just say anything. You have to pray and come in agreement with the prophet and the will of God through the prophet, or however it came. Is it a dream? Is it a word? Because you didn't believe, God still saved you, because the plan for the adversary was shame and disgrace. You were supposed to end Olympics without a championship at all, because they troubled your championship in Paris. The rain fell, because what you don't know is that the Lord sent me in prayer, because I saw that you were not going to medal. You were supposed to anchor, but there was a fear in you based on your previous performances. You didn't want to anchor, but the Lord was going to use you for His glory, not the team. You, because of your fear of how you've been performing and the way people have been saying and the advice from coaches or whatever, you didn't anchor, you start. The Lord eventually capitalized on that and gave you silver. But the vision I told you was that you crossed the finish line. But what happened was you used your free will and you started the race. God cannot do anything for mankind if mankind choose to do it their way. God is a gentleman, not a bully. Satan is a bully. Satan manipulates and tricks, work witchcraft to force people destiny down a path. God tells you what he desires and asks you to have faith irrespective of what it looks like. Might even look like you're failing. But with God, you're not. You have to walk by faith and not by what it looks like. And when you use your own will, you walk by what it looks like and make your decision based on what it looks like. And then God has to just see what he can do for you from there. You still won, just not the gold. I pray this brings some light and clarity to you. God bless you. Please share this message. Ciao.